Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside, it's Jenkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Go. Ready, go.
Rides to the back. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Ready, ready. 180, 180. Go, go.
Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets a block. He was hoping for a running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And they have no problem making this transfer junior running back their workhorse. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Sweet cut there. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Got a man. It's Reese. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can throw up and make a play here.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He wants to go deep. Reels it in down the left side. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Running inside, it's White. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Plucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. On the option. The keeper on the option. He'll toss it. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Now the pitch. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Mean Green. by the back on the option.
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. He'll get rid of it. Perfect timing on that throw and catch. Kept it in bounds for the big completion.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same.
Got a little grass. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. North Texas really has it going on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Jackson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Smashes through the tackle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean,
catch and stride inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Texas State. And take it in for... They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Milner. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The sure hands. It's White. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Mean Green move the change with the passing game. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's White. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Jackson gonna throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 13 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, catching up with the North Texas head coach coming out of the locker room, they are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding some room, and he'll step into the end zone. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The run inside. It's White. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. And they get it down short of the first down marker.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Jackson will throw. Got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Go, go!
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Fit it in the window for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can...
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Grabs it in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Kill.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just ran over it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it. Breaks into the open. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on fourth and short.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to fourth down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with.
Has it. They will score. Touchdown, North Texas. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick.
21.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll run it on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the counter play. He's got it down to the 1 yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching.
And he's in. Touchdown. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive going to the air, looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make it.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's White. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pulls it in. It's Milner. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these two wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Fires it incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Jackson will throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Tried everything in his power to get that final yard, but they got him out of bounds and get the fourth down stop. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. Running inside. It's Jenkins. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this fourth down that much harder. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jackson gonna throw it. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Blue 22. Go.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Zings it complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Off the play fake. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. North Texas in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare.
He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. Now from inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are. Touchdown, Mean Green. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Motion from the wideout. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Got enough for the first. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one...